Hey everybody, this is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me for this devotional. Today we are in 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 3. Let me read it for you. It says, "Therefore an overseer must be not a drunkard." Not a drunkard. Now, this leadership qualification begins a short list of negative virtues. They, in order, are not a drunkard, not violent, not quarrelsome, and not a lover of money. So 4 negative virtues. Now, this qualification shouldn't be a shocker, though, right? But in Timothy's day, drunkenness was a serious social issue. But even so, the Bible never prohibits the drinking of wine or alcohol. What it condemns specifically is drinking to the point of drunkenness and the consequences of that drunkenness. Because a little later in this letter, Paul encourages Timothy actually to drink wine, which helps to clarify this qualification. And in 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 23, Paul states, "No longer drink only water," he says to Timothy, "but use a little wine for the sake of your stomach and your frequent ailments." And obviously, given this appeal that Paul makes to Timothy, we learn a couple of things about drinking. First, that abstinence was not the aim, but moderated use. And second, there was good reason for people to drink wine in their time. The water wasn't very clean. Obviously, it made Timothy sick. And the water in Ephesus wasn't so pure. It was probably filled with bacteria and viruses and contaminants, which is why people in their day drank wine. The process of making wine was far cleaner and more pure and less subject to contamination. That totally makes sense. But now back to the qualification. This qualification suggests that a leader knows how to moderate his alcohol intake in private and in public. I mean, his practice is mature, so he's always in complete control of his faculties. Therefore, he's not given to the vices of the world. This is what qualified leaders do. They moderate things and they maintain control in a world that appears to be out of control. So the question you might ask yourself today is this: is there a vice that you are feeding your flesh? It could be smoking or drinking or eating that would disqualify you from leadership. If so, address it before it disqualifies you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I pray this blesses you. If it has, share it with someone else. And with that, I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.